What I was hearing is someone is thinking about going vegan or vegetarian or something like that. Someone was thinking about changing their diet. This could be you. This could be someone you know. Some of y'all, this is your kids. Someone's thinking about their food choices, is what I'm hearing. They're thinking that they need to eat healthier or something. Freedom. Yeah, and health. Wow. Okay, freedom and health. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness and health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So someone's thinking about honoring their physical vessel, their body. Reformation. Reformation or Reformation. Okay, some of you guys, this is number 10. Some of you guys could be pregnant and stuff, and you're thinking about changing your eating habits. Let's go ahead and read from this. Gather your energy to heal and renew. Keep your energy close to yourself within a tight circle. Love yourself enough to heal properly. Be curious about what needs to go from your life. If necessary, let it go. So you could be thinking about certain food or drinks or something like that you need to let go of. I am open and responsive to healing and renewal. So you're going to be getting rid of some kind of certain kind of food or something you've been consuming, maybe something toxins or something like that, and your body's going to heal, or some kind of renewal for your body. There's going to be a change. In order to engage with power and effectiveness after a sustained force of energy expenditure, it is good to slow down and regroup. I call this reformation. It is the step before rest, because we aren't doing nothing. We are just kind of running ourselves through a checking service, just like we would annually with a car or an annual health check. Look, some of you guys could have had an annual health check. This is from, this oracle is the Queen of the Sun oracle. I posted about this. Someone sent me a couple decks. I was thanking you for sending me these decks, but there was no, it's from the Amazon wish list, but when I opened the box, there was no gift receipts or nothing like that. It didn't say who it was from or nothing. Normally, when you guys send gifts, there's usually a gift receipt and it says who is it from, you know. But again, thank you for these decks. You sent me a couple decks. So yeah, this reading is for someone. You could have had an annual health check, and maybe you realized, or maybe the doctor told you or something, that you need to eliminate certain foods from your diet, or something you've been consuming, drinks, maybe sugary drinks. Like, you look around, everywhere you go, there's sugar in everything. Everything almost. If it ain't sugar, it's corn syrup. Some of you guys could be thinking about, if you don't do this already, you could be thinking about going to like Whole Foods, places like that. Whole Foods. What's the other one? Trader Joe's. Some places is Sprouts, like a health food store, organics food store. Maybe you're thinking about, this reading is for someone thinking about going vegan or vegetarian or something. Some of you guys are not only thinking about this for your own health, you're thinking about this for like your family, your kids. Some of y'all, this is your spouse or someone like that. This could be your spouse or someone thinking about changing their diet, trying to eat healthier or vegan or vegetarian or something. This gives us a chance to identify what needs to be jetsoned. Jettisoned. Jettisoned away from us. I don't know. I've never heard that before. Such as things that don't work for us anymore, bad habits, even people who don't have our best interests at heart. You could even be getting rid of bad habits like smoking, cigarettes, drinking, over consuming with alcohol. Some of you guys may decide, instead of drinking like hard liquor, brown liquor, maybe you just could have just a glass of wine a week. It doesn't have to be nothing extreme. Something so extreme to where it's like it's unrealistic to be sustainable for you and your lifestyle. It makes us lighter, lessens our burdens, and stops negative aspects of our life from snowballing. To do this, we need to be honest and transparent with ourselves, yet loving in our approach. We can be kind and effective. When we do this, we reform into a being more powerful and more benevolent with greater compassion and reach. Some of you guys, it says the companion stone or metal here is red tiger's eye. You could be using something like that. Or maybe you want to look into something like that. Yeah, you gotta even pay attention to what you're feeding your kids and stuff. Those of you guys who have young kids and stuff, like for example me, no, we're not. No, you don't get to eat fast food. We don't eat McDonald's. We don't eat any fast food at all. Certain foods, no sugar, no bread, no flour, no milk, stuff like that. The sooner you decide to take care of your health and make a change, you're actually increasing the life expectancy of you're allowing yourself to live another year. Don't you want to live another year, more years? Some people, unfortunately, they don't care. I've come across so many people. I know so many people who are like, who cares? I don't care. Because they don't enjoy their life. They're miserable in life anyways. So, anyways. The choice is yours. And when you eat, this is from my own experience, when you eat healthier, vegan, vegetarian, you become more happy. You become in general happier. Those are high vibrational natural foods from the earth that God provides for us. Those are high vibrational foods that are going to make you happier. If you're constantly consuming death, like animal products and stuff that are dead and stuff, got slaughtered, you're consuming death. Death is a very low vibrational energy. You're also, some people say, like, when you eat animal products, you're also like consuming their trauma and stuff from when they got slaughtered. What God is showing me is like, dang, that is sad. Okay, what God is showing me, you guys obviously do what you want. I'm not trying to, this is not the thing to push veganism or nothing. But what God is showing me is like, God is showing me like, some of you guys need to put yourself in the animals' shoes. Like, y'all be eating them chicken thighs and stuff. God showed me something like with some chicken thighs. Imagine someone just cutting your thighs open and stuff like that, and then just eating your thighs and stuff, and cooking it up and stuff, frying it and stuff. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about something like that. Rewards. Something with, oh, there's a whole bunch of fruit on this card. There's a pear. Yeah. Someone's thinking about eating healthier. There's a pear, there's a plum on here, there's a peach. Yeah, God is like, I already done provided you all this food on this earth naturally and stuff. That's natural food. Healthy food. All that sugar y'all be consuming and stuff, eat this natural sugar. If you feel like you need sweets all the time, or chocolate, or whatever, candy, maybe try to go get some fruit. Some fruit that you actually enjoy. Don't force yourself to eat some fruit you don't like. Rewards. Wow. Let's see what's here for this rewards card. $120. This could be a decision that you're making. Maybe you've been reflecting on something like this. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Believe me, it was difficult to achieve so much and be rewarded for my efforts, but it was all worth it, and I'd do it again. Keyword is rewards. A calm butterfly fairy sits in a backyard where everything looks natural. She is beholding the fruits of her labor via her hard work. It took some time and effort to acquire these delicious and fresh fruits, and there were times she thought she would never acquire them. For so many weeks, she took care of all the earthly living plants. I'm getting a download. I don't know if I should stop here. Okay, I'm going to just say this download before I lose it. Some of you guys are like, you eat healthy. You could be vegan, vegetarian, or whatever it is. Pescatarian, whatever it is. But you have people in your life, maybe a spouse, maybe people in your life, friends, family, where they're non-vegan, for example. You could feel like it could be hard to like socialize with them, like going out to eat and stuff with them. Some of you guys, someone that you're tied to, they're thinking about becoming vegan, or whatever it is. They're thinking about making a change to their diet. Like, for example, this could be you're like a vegan and your spouse is like a heavy meat eater or something. They're thinking about changing their diet or something. Because whoever this is, they've been ascending. They're raising their vibration and getting woke. Low vibrational people, they eat very low vibrational foods, fast food, and essentially trash. A lot of death products. High vibrational people who are more fortunate, Nine of Pentacles, people who are more fortunate, they eat healthier typically, higher vibrational foods. For so many weeks, she took care of all the earthly living plants, in the most tender way. As a compensation for her hard work, Mother Nature granted her a peach to smooth any hardships that she might endure, a pear to secure her fulfilled relationships, and a plum to protect her against any physical ailments. They are now available for her to enjoy. Yes, some of you guys could be dealing with physical ailments that is causing you to think about changing your diet and what you've been consuming. In a reading, this card represents the achievements of all good things. You've created a higher standing for yourself. Your projects will turn into completions. What you've worked hard for will be a gateway to abundance. You've handled many bothersome situations all by yourself. What you've envisioned has come to you. You've gotten to where you want to be. You must trust and believe in yourself. Keep in mind that you have achieved much success, but there is still more ahead. So maybe you're someone successful. You're someone with this Nine of Pentacles coming out. You're someone you could very well afford to eat healthier. Some people eat cheaper food, like egg. Egg just came out. You could be eating eggs. Egg. Success. Oh yeah, they got them eggs all high priced and stuff. Supposedly they got a bird flu. God told me the truth about that situation. No bird flu. I ain't got no bird flu. That's what God told me. Anyways, success assured with good plans and hard work. Some of y'all could be eating eggs, or maybe, I don't know, maybe are you thinking about eliminating eggs from your diet? Some of you guys had to eliminate eggs from your diet because you're like, I ain't paying no $10, $20 for no that. I ain't paying that much money for a thing of eggs. And you know what? That was probably for a reason. That's probably God's way of trying to get you to be like, you don't need to eat them eggs. You don't need to eat the eggs. Eat some fruit. Eat some fruit. Eat some vegetables. Eat some grains. Look, and then your problems will be resolved. Problems will be resolved just came out. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah, this is an opportunity for someone. This reading is clarity for someone out there. You've been thinking about changing your diet. This is clarity. God's like, this opportunity right here. It's going to provide some kind of freedom or something with freedom. I've seen pineapple trying to come out. Could be something with a reconciliation. Ant. Work, achievement, success. Misunderstanding, wall. Wow, grapes is trying to come out too. Something in July. You may decide to make a change in July or something in July. And pig. Some of you guys could be eating pigs and stuff. Beware of greed. Some of you guys, it's just, you're too greedy. I'm just telling the truth. Some of y'all are too greedy. May. Top of the deck is May. You could be making a change in May. Bread is here. Yeah. Bread is not good. You guys do what you want. I'm not trying to whatever, but we don't consume any bread in my household. Okay, let's get a final message. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Okay, if you have certain beliefs, something you stand for, don't be afraid. Defend your beliefs with confidence and assurance. Some of you guys are having to defend your beliefs to other people around you who don't eat healthy. And also, don't feel like you need to compromise. Some of you guys are in a situation where you are vegan or something or whatever, and you have other people you know, or maybe a spouse or something. They're heavy meat eaters and stuff, and they always expect you to compromise, or you feel like you have to compromise and be like you don't have to be a flexitarian. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know. You don't have to be a flexitarian. You could be like, you know what? No. Maybe we're not in alignment then. Sometimes that could be like a deal breaker. When you eat totally just your foods that you consume and you choosing to be healthy could be a deal breaker with certain connections in your life. You don't have to compromise. I used to feel like I had to compromise. Like, oh, okay, I'll go out with you, and okay, I guess I'll eat some chicken or something. You don't have to. You don't have to. Maybe you're not in alignment with that person. Two of water. Yeah, this could be a relationship in your life. Two water, partnerships, commitment. Could be something about a reconciliation and awakening. You could be someone who's very sensitive. This Page of Cups is trying to come out. You could be someone sensitive, like your body is sensitive to certain things. There's a fish coming out. You could eat fish. You could be a pescatarian. Awakening, Hanged Man. Pause, perspective, selflessness. Someone in your life is awakening. This is either you or them, or maybe both or all of you. Someone in your life that you have a close connection to, they're getting woke, awakening, and God is actually trying to have that person eat healthy too, like you. Wow. Yeah, I just heard they need to. Yeah, they need to. Okay, they need to. This person needs to. This is someone that eats really unhealthy. They need to. Accelerated motion. There's a positive forward movement. They've been mentally conflicted about this, but they're no longer mentally conflicted about this. Mental conflict reverse. Yeah, this person already, this is someone already thinking about eating better or become a vegan or vegetarian or something. You're probably going to hear from them about this. They're possibly going to tell you something like, yeah, I've been thinking about changing my diet and stuff, or my doctor said this, or I got my annual checkup, I need to start eating better, I need to cut this out.